What it do, y'all? What's up, you guys? I just did another video before this, so I put the baby down for a nap. I don't know if I'm gonna post that video because I kind of started talking about other stuff. And now I'm calm now. I'm all calm, but I just saw on here. That's why I'm making a video to talk about the Pope. It say Pope Francis instructs Vatican entities to move all funds to Vatican Bank by September 30th. And it's just like, I just can't believe that these people really operate like this. Like, they know what's going on. In this other article I was reading, this is how I've been telling y'all in these videos how what the Russians are about to do to us. They're about to mess with our system. They're about to do damage, and they know it. Everyone knows it. And the thing is, with these Vatican entities that he has instructed to move the funds, I didn't know. Well, of course, a lot of us don't know. And this is the thing. They be having us so brainwashed and so focused on this other mediocre stuff. Oh, distracted by these government loans, these student loans that they're canceling. And got us distracted by all the BS that doesn't matter. Because when shit hit the fan, they know people are going to go crazy. They know the average person, the 99%, they know we are going to go crazy. This is why they distracting us with this bullshit, while they over here sending out the major plays. This article was posted August 23rd. It says, Pope Francis has ordered that the Holy See and connected entities move all financial assets to the Institute for Works of Religion, commonly known as the Vatican Bank. According to Francis' rescript, financial and liquid assets held in banks other than the IOR must be moved to the Vatican Bank within 30 days of September 1st, 2022. It says, though commonly called a bank, the IOR is technically a financial institute with no branches working with Vatican City-State to provide services to clients, which include the Holy See and connected entities, religious orders, clergy, Catholic institutions, and Holy See employees. And the only people who can bring their money to those banks, which basically is just I don't think I ever posted a video where I was talking about how the Fed prints the money. I don't know, I might have to post that other video. I don't know if y'all want to see the other video now, because I was kind of like really going in, because these people, these popes and presidents and this and that, they really think that they're the higher power. They really think that they're supreme power. In the flesh, yes. In the spiritual realm, you guys are not the higher power. And they know this. Everything is really spiritual. That's why I'm probably gonna have to post that last video, because that last video I did, that's why I was really breaking down who God is water. God is water. It's biblical. And that's what I was talking about in that video. I was really breaking it down. And I've actually done another video on this before on my channel. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go ahead and post that video. But this video, I'm basically separated, because that video probably was like 30 minutes long, and this one I just wanted to separate it to talk strictly about this, because they know what the real is, and they know what the Russians are doing. The Russians, and from what I have been reading some stuff about the Pope and the See, like a lot of shady business that they have done. These Catholic churches, Christianity. Like I keep saying, exposing Christianity, like that's the devil's religion. They be behind a lot of shady shit that you just don't do to people. They have no morals. But y'all supposed to be these religious leaders, these hierarchies. Y'all supposed to be the top dogs. Y'all supposed to be the top dogs. And look what y'all doing. Y'all abuse y'all authority every single time, bro. They abuse their authority every single time. Why do y'all need to move all the funds? This says move all the funds to the Vatican Bank by September 30th. You're giving them 4 weeks to move millions of dollars, billions probably. Because as I was looking here, the top 10 richest churches in the world, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, whose headquarters is located in the United States. So they're a part of the Vatican entity that they didn't instructed to move their money. These churches are backed by these banks. These banks are funded by these churches. Something to say. All these churches they got listed up here. The Catholic Church Vatican, that's the second richest organization, richest church. That's the Pope's church right there, the Catholic Church Vatican. It is worth $33 billion. That first one that I said, the Church of Jesus Christ, that one is worth about $100 billion. But furthermore, let's go to the other article. This other article that I was reading. That's what I'm saying. They know. Where is it? They know. It says, like, let's read this one. Because this whole war with Russia and Ukraine, it is like bigger than we even know, and no one is talking about it. No one is talking about it. Well, I mean, obviously people are talking about it, but not like your main media. That's not what I see people on the Shade Room talking about. That's not what I see people on these blogs. They got us so focused on everything else. But nobody is preparing for what's about to hit America. That everybody's going to be running around like their heads chopped off like chickens. With their heads chopped off. When shit hit the fan and the power's out. No food in the stores. No money. All this money that everyone thinks they have sitting in banks. This is why you don't leave your money in these banks. That's why these banks are so rich. This is why these churches are so rich. To see that, I'm going to get to what I was about to say, but to see how Bank of America, and I never had Bank of America because I've heard too many things about Bank of America, and working in the banking institution when I used to work in the bank, I heard too much stuff about Bank of America. And to see that they're backed by Berthwaite Hathshire, which is, what's his name? Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett owns Berthwaite Hathshire. And Berthwaite Hathshire is the business that owns Bank of America. And then come to find out, it's actually several different shareholders that own these banks. And the Vatican churches is part of the organization that backs these big banks, these major banks. They back these major banks. Wells Fargo, Chase, all of these are in all the top Fortune 500 companies. They all in the cahoots with this crap. They all in the cahoots with it. And it's so funny in that one of the last videos. I don't think it was the one where I was talking about Trump is tipping off Putin. Or like something about the Russians. Y'all not been doing some videos about these Russians and stuff. And Trump and all of that. And Chase has taken their money. They've taken a lot of their cash. They've taken a lot of cash out of the system. They've taken a lot of their cash out of the system because they know what's about to happen. They know the system's about to get cyber attacked. They know that these power grids are about to be down. And they won't even have access to the systems, the various systems that they didn't put in place. The feds that put all these systems in place. These hierarchy people, these popes and all this have put all these systems in place. The money that they have taken from us, the hard earners, the hard workers. And they got us distracted with racism and keeping us divided on so many other things. But we don't even realize us as a people is funding these freaking con artists. We're funding them. These churches are worth billions and billions and trillions. How? Because of the millions and billions and trillions of people. We take all our hard-earned money and put it right in their banks. And just look, pay attention to how when you go into the stores now, they make you have cards. They don't want to take cash. They don't want to, like some places make you, me being here in Texas, they make you have a credit card. Like, it's just to see how they strategically are doing things to capitalize. And that's what I was getting ready to get to. Right here it says big companies join Vatican affiliated council pledging inclusive capitalism. The CEOs of Bank of America, BP, Johnson & Johnson, all these shady companies. We always hear so much about Johnson & Johnson. We heard so many scams about Bank of America. Salesforce and other Fortune 500 companies are joining the Council for Inclusive Capitalism with the Vatican. That wasn't what I was about to talk about with this whole Russia thing. I'm going to get to that in a minute. But these organizations, it says these Fortune 500 companies are joining the Council for Inclusive Capitalism with the Vatican, a new business organization affiliated with the Catholic Church and operating under the moral guidance of Pope Francis. They all in cahoots. Pope Francis is funding these Fortune 500 companies too. They all are in cahoots. Well, they all are shareholders, is what they are. They all put the money that those companies make, all their money, they take their money and they all put it into them, invest into them Catholic churches. It's literally, they all are on the same team. They're all shareholders. They're one big organization, which is a group of people. Just like the Feds, it's a group of people who run in a system like this. And that's why I was talking about that last video. So I probably am gonna post that video. But I was more so breaking down about God being the spirit of the water, like the sea, like it's biblical. I mean, it's here. It shows you who the real boss of the world is. But these people these fleshly made people want to act like they really running the world when they're not the higher power for real. And it irritates me that they really think they are. You guys are the counterfeits. It just really irritates me, bruh. It's so irritating. But they're backing this stuff. And then here it is right here where now I didn't officially link the Pope to this war thing. Because he knows, that's what I'm saying. The thing is, the Russians, and this will make you kind of fuck with the Russians a little bit, because you could tell they are doing God's work. Like I said in one of those videos, the Russians said that America will feel God's wrath if we back the Ukraine war. If we back them, and we have been backing them. We have funded them with $10.6 billion for this damn war. But you got homeless people in your own country. You got people that's starving in your own country, but you're funding another country billions of dollars. And then you got the people in your country working, slaving hard. You taking all of their tax money, taking all of their money through taxes, taking it through rent, raising these high rents, property taxes. One lady was just complaining to me about her property taxes here in Texas, because everybody like to move down here because it's supposed to be cheaper, but then they hit your ass on the back end with the property tax. It's just a whole gimmick. But what I was reading right here, it says the Vatican on Tuesday moved to defend Pope Francis from allegations he hasn't come down hard enough on Russia for its invasion of Ukraine, saying that the pontiff clearly views the war launched by Moscow, which is Russia, as senseless, repugnant, and sacrilegious. Last week, Ukraine summoned by the top papal diplomat to complain about recent comments by Francis. At an audience a day earlier at the Vatican, Francis had referred to a national Russian TV commentator who was killed by a car bomb in Moscow as a poor girl. See, and that's what I was talking about in that. Well, let me finish reading. Francis was speaking about the slaying of Daria Dugina, who I was talking about in that last video where I said they killed his daughter. And it says the daughter of right-wing, basically saying Dugina is the daughter of right-wing Russian political theorist Alexander Dugin, who fiercely backs the war. Russia has accused Ukrainian intelligence in the bombing, which Ukraine denies. In his remarks, Francis also said orphans in Ukraine and Russia were among the innocents who have been victimized by the insanity of the war. And this is on the same day that the Ukraine slammed the Pope's remarks. The head of the Russian Orthodox Church canceled a planned meeting with Francis for September. Francis has said he wants to go to Ukraine if that could further the cause of peace, But so far, logistics have made that trip impossible for the 85-year-old pontiff who has mobility issues. Y'all, but just to see, this just further shows that they know Russia. The reason why Russia is going against all the laws, and then they talk about, oh, the Pope is not coming down hard enough on Russia. Russia already got all these sanctions. They don't give a fuck. They want smoke. They want it back in blood. They are doing the work of God. Like they said, Russia said, somebody put in the comments like, wrath of God, so Russia is God since when? Russia is working on the behalf of God. I'm not into it. Russia is working on the behalf of God. It is so funny. This is why Trump be going hard like me when he's on Russia's team. Like, this make me actually fuck with them now. Like, I'm with them. I'm standing with them. I'm kind of standing with them because they exposing. They exposing what's real. They exposing the real with these counterfeits. These counterfeit Christians that behind these Catholic churches. This is why I be sad what I be saying about the Christianity. Because y'all really be with all the bullshit and they exposing y'all asses is what they're doing. They're humbling y'all. Letting y'all know that God is truly the higher power. That's why they doing what they doing to Ukraine. And now what they about to do to us in America. Because they're trying to tell you, God ordered them to humble them. To humble the people. It's a humbling season. God is in a season of humbling folks. And people about to see. And I'm just sitting back and I'm going to watch. Because I know I'm on God's side. I'm on the real God side, the spirit of the water side. Not these fire gods, not all these air gods, not the dirt. I'm on the spirit of the water side. God, the true God. The true God. The true creator of this entire existence we live in. The true supreme higher power. The true spiritual realm Pope. Not this fleshly Pope. And the Russians, oh y'all, this was the article that I was talking about right here. But this wasn't the exact one that I was looking at a couple months ago, back in like July. This one was posted in July, so maybe this was the one. But it says, Putting aid issues warning, wrath of God awaits U.S. if it if it pursues prosecution of Russia in war court. Because I told y'all in one of those videos, because they do have certain laws that they have to abide by when going to war. They have certain laws and principles that they're supposed to go by when going to war. But all bets is off of Russia. They've bombed places that they're not supposed to bomb, killing civilians. They have literally, that's why they got the sanctions placed on them by the United States and all it is. But they doing God's work. And it's so funny because whatever that video is, I just clicked on right here. In this video right here on YouTube, somebody put in the comments, wrath of God. So Russia is God since when? They know God. Russia is doing the work of God. They're doing what God told them to do. People don't even realize that they're doing what God told them to do. This stuff is biblical. The fall of Babylon, the fall of Jerusalem, it's biblical. They're doing what God told them to do. Just like God be telling me, go against the grain. Go against what everybody else is saying. Is you more afraid of me or is you more afraid of them? Everybody really be more afraid of the government. How are you more afraid of the government than God? And like I said, God is water. And when he come through and blow through with these hurricanes like he do, and these tsunamis like he do, then everybody like, oh, now y'all calling on God. That whole time that was God that came through and wiped it out because y'all had it messed up. Because God knows, and it takes the strong. It takes the ones that's not afraid to back down. It takes the ones who not afraid to go against the grain like Trump. And now, like I said, was always something with Trump that was funny to me. Because he really don't care. He has no filter like me. He going to say what he got to say. He going to do what he know is right. Even though people be thinking it's some messed up stuff, but he's doing God, like, it make me look at, now that I'm in this space, it make me look at him different now. It made me look at him different. I'm definitely voting for him for 2024 if he come back. When he come back, I'm definitely voting for Trump. Because Trump is savage, and I respect the savageness. He going against the grain. Look what he did with took the information from the White House. Like, that's my type of right there. You don't care. You don't care. He don't care what he about to face because he know God got him. He know God got him. Like, people think, oh, he know this. No, that's why he keep beating it. This is why he keep beating everything. They keep trying to throw him in the lines then, and he keep making it out. He keep making it out because God is backing him. And the thing is, these higher ups, the fact that they know God is what really throws me for a loop. They know who the real thing is. They really understand the spiritual realm for real. But they want to act like they're the higher power, and they're not. But furthermore, this video was really saying, y'all better get y'all money out these banks. It's about to be a cold winter. Y'all better be figuring out what you gonna do for your family when the power is out. How you gonna keep your family warm? What y'all gonna do? Because it's about to get messy in America, bruh. But they got us distracted with all the other bullshit. They got us distracted with all the other fluff. I see the people out here still spending lavishly. Y'all going to buy Rolls Royces. You better be stocking up on water and food because them goddamn Rolls Royces ain't gonna kick off with nothing. To even see the day behind the Vatican entities that Mr. Pope, he instructs Vatican entities to remove all funds to the Vatican by September 30th. I didn't even know that the oil companies, these gas shell, I think I saw on here, they all are a part of these Vatican entities. They already taking their monies out the systems. These same systems that they put in place to trap us, to set us up, the regular people who feed their businesses, who put our money, we take our hard-earned money and put it in a bank. Like, it's just so crazy how they got the systems down. Like, the way they make it, you got to have a bank account. They do this stuff, all this stuff strategically with them converting to digital. Everything is strategically done. If you go into the stores, look around at the stores. They making it so you gotta have a card. They taking regular machines off. The Walmart I just went to, they got top-notch, they look like Apple type of scanners now. Like, this Walmart out here, they didn't remove all the cash registers, like the regular ones that the cashiers bring you up. It's majority self-checkout. Just look at what they doing to the different stores. When I saw Dollar Tree got a self-checkout system, I said, oh, hell no. They are really replacing us, fleshlies, with systems. But the thing is, when they come attack them systems and them systems can't work, and you need to go to the store to get food for your family, get milk for your baby, you're going to need that cash. And if all your cash is in their banks, you're not going to be able to feed your family. You're going to be getting your ammunition. You're going to be getting your stuff, your guns, and your ammo. You're going to be trying to go rob the next person. Because all this other materials, stupid stuff like this does not matter when it comes to starving. If y'all saw that video that day, that same one I was doing, the Trump video, where I was basically dying from fasting. It's people out here, when you gotta go hungry like that, you lose it all. You be ready to die just to eat something. It's about to get crazy in America. You better take your money out the banks now, because they preparing. They know what's coming. They know what's coming. They're preparing. This is why he instructed Vatican entities to move all their funds to the Vatican Bank. Take y'all money out the systems. Bring it back over to Rome. Bring all the cash. We need all our cash. I already told you, and I never posted that video, but the videos are out here on YouTube for you to see for yourself. Go look up how the Federal Reserve Banks And the funny thing is they tell you this stuff, like, literally they ain't hiding much. They telling you. But it's like, are you wise enough to understand what they're saying? How to even make this money? How they fuck with the system? He said it in the video. The feds said it on the YouTube video of how they fuck with the system. They said it. I can't make this stuff up. They literally have told us that money is fake. They go cut down the trees and take it to their government printer. And then they put the system ones and zeros in there. And fuck with the system. Add zeros in it. It's like when you go to the bank, you're not literally putting your cash. If you take your $5,000 to the bank right now, they're entering that number in the system. $5,000, and the cash gets tucked away and recycled. That's that same money that they lend back out to the people and keep recycling that same money. And this is why the Russians are about to mess with our systems, because we think we that. We think we is top dog. It's a humbling season. God is in the season of humbling everybody. In America, this is the fall of Babylon. I did that video a couple months back, that we are the modern day Babylon. And the fall of Babylon is coming, homeboy and homegirl. And I'm just sitting back about to watch this thing play out, because I really can't believe it. I just can't believe, like I said in that last video, that's why I'm probably ain't gonna post the other video I did, but I can't believe that this is this. I just can't believe that the spiritual realm is what it is. I can't believe that we are literally just these spiritual beings and we walk around. But I said in them other videos where I was talking about, the battle is not against, look, I flipped right to Ephesians. Flip right to Ephesians. Look at God. Like, flip right to Ephesians. And my little holder is not nowhere in Ephesians. This is what a holder is back here. I flip right to Ephesians. For the wrestle, because, let me read out scripture right quick. Put on the armor of God. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. These Christianity folks, these top dogs, this 1%. Like I keep saying, these Catholic churches. And they be backing a whole bunch of stuff, whole bunch of wickedness. But let me finish. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. That's what the battle is against. It ain't against flesh and blood. It's the spiritual realm, the powers. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against the principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness. And who are the rulers of darkness? These higher up people, these pastors, these top elites. And then they cover it up in the name of Jesus Christ, to see that they got the bank. I mean, they got the top richest organization. My list that I had pulled up here. The top 10 richest churches in the world. And they net worth 2022. The Church of Jesus Christ. They be literally just using their name in vain. One thing I cannot stand is people who use God's name in vain. People who only call on God when they struggling, when they down and out. Like y'all about to be when he come through with his wrath. And furthermore, just think about when we have these natural disasters, it just goes to show who's the real powerful one. It ain't us, it ain't flesh. The Pope can't cancel the natural disaster. God run that. God runs that, but they think that they the higher power for real. They really think that they are the ones that's ruling the world. But God, when it all goes down, when that water comes running through your house, when them tsunamis hit, when these wildfires come, everybody who swear they so high and almighty, they be seeing who really the one. They see who really the one. It's just real deep. And I did another video about this spirit of the water and been reading the Bible and see how Moloch was a fire god and all of this. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's gonna be in a different video, because this is really what it is. And everybody wants to act like these Christians, be acting like, astrology is fake, and well, these are religious folk that some of these folk I be on here looking at on these videos. They be acting like astrology is not that, but that is new age terms. But the fire, earth, water, what's that one? Fire, earth, water, and air signs. Those are all the elements of earth. Those are all the most powerful elements of earth that we live in. Those 4 things do damage. What do you think a hurricane is? What do you think a tornado is? And that's what I did in that one of them videos. And I'm gonna try to find it and post it, because I keep saying that, because I was really breaking this down, talking about this, because they are a force when they come together. And one thing about it is what puts out fire. That's why these fire gods, all this, they be trying to worship fire gods and all of this. Who's more powerful than fire though? Water. The real God, the spirit of water, is the most powerful. And that's what I'm saying in the last video. This video gets too long, but nonetheless, y'all, prepare y'all families for what's coming, because I keep talking about it. And we see here. You prepare, because it's about to be a shady, messy winter. And it don't matter if you think you got all the money in the world, baby. If you got it sitting up in these banking institutions, if you got your money in the system, you best get it out the system. You best put it somewhere safe. You best have some insurance policies on that when the systems finally do come back up, because even the insurance policy people, everything in the system, they ain't even gonna be prepared. It's about to get messy. They ain't even gonna be cutting no checks when this stuff happen. They a scam too, stealing the people money. But you gotta miss chestnut checkers. You gotta know how to play them too. And that's one thing I'm realizing about everything in the world. This is why I'm always, it's all about systems. And like Grant said that day, I never posted that video, but Grant did a Grant Cardone. If y'all don't know him, y'all should know him. But Grant Cardone did a quick little video, I think it was on YouTube or on Instagram, and he was talking about how people always mad at the rich people because they know how to beat the system. The system is put in place to keep us all down, keep us held hostage. You got to know how to navigate and move around them systems. Don't be mad at like he said, don't be mad at the player, be mad at the game. You got to become the player that know how to play the game. So, it's about to get messy in America, y'all. In the whole world. It's just, but America, we be thinking this is the land of the free, the American dream here. Come here. Oh, it's the land of the free. No, they're shady here. They're shady here too. They just dress it up and make it look a little better. We got a little bit, this land, that's why this was the chosen land, I guess. Because the land over here a little bit more out the way. The land over here do a little bit better things, obviously. This is, I just can't believe, excuse me, I just can't believe this is the world we live in. I just can't believe this is this. I just can't believe it. And they don't even really care to tell us what's going on, because I guess they can't, because if they really make an announcement about what's really going on, warning people, then everybody will go rush into the banks. And they don't have enough money to give all these people all their money. If everybody who got thousands of dollars, like I'm talking about like hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars maybe in the banking system, if everybody right now, they make enough to say, hey, the Russians are about to come attack our systems. You're not gonna be able to get no money out. Look what's happening in China. Look what happened in China with their banks, and they was all protesting outside the banks. And they told them folks they can't get their money. And I used to work at the bank. When the systems were down, you can't get your money. I don't care how much money you got in here, sir. I don't care. We can only give you $100. What do you mean you can only give me $100? We can only give you $100 of your money. This is our money. Wait till the system come back up. Whenever that happens. And this is what's about to go on in America. So take heed to this. I saw it firsthand when I worked in it. And this, like Trump said in that video, like I posted that last time about the Trump and putting when I was putting them Trump videos I got up here. It's about to be a depression. The Great Depression, 2022 to 2023 or beyond. It's about to get messy in America. So take heed, man. Take heed for your families. Start, y'all. I mean, it's already, we already hitting in September. Like September, it's about to get messy in September. And I don't know why they choose my birthday month for it to get messy. But look, he giving them to September 30th. Like, what's the time restraints for? Because he know that Putin is already planning attacks on here. They about to hit us up. We about to see. I ain't gonna, because it might not happen on Labor Day, because I keep feeling like stuff will happen around Labor Day. Because in the Bible, I was reading something. Was it in the Bible? Somewhere I was reading something. I think it was in the Bible, somewhere. And it was like talking about how they're gonna get people when people out celebrating, getting drunk. And I had thought it was 4th of July, like when all this just started hitting, when God started putting all this stuff into my heart back around Independence Day, when he started putting all that stuff into my heart, I was like, well, that already passed. So maybe the next one that they talking about, where all the veterans be out and everybody be out celebrating for Labor Day. So we about to see. We're gonna see what's happening in September and for the rest of the year. Because like God said, no man know when the day and when the time is gonna come. But they better not do it in September. It's my birthday month. But it's about to get crazy. And don't say you weren't warned. Don't be out here everybody just, and it's because I know what I know, and then I see people out just buying all these materialistic things, when right now only thing you need to be focused on is food, water, supplies, medicines, things that you're not going to be able to get when tragedy hits. That's what you need to be worried about. Like COVID was just a warm-up. Look at how the stores were during COVID. That was just a warm-up. That was just a warm-up. That was the test run. That was the little test. So, yeah, y'all, I need to go cook something to eat for us, for these kids. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Deuces.